All right, you guys. For today's assignment, you are going to be reading another article and hunting for signposts first and foremost. And then after that, you're going to be answering some questions based off of what you read, which brings me to this slide that I'm on right now. Because in order to be successful on those questions, you're going to have to know what an inference is and how to make one. You have probably been doing this your entire life. You've definitely been taught it before, but we have not talked about it this year. So we're going to talk about it really, really quick. So an inference. When we make an inference, it is basically just an educated guess. Okay, so you are drawing a conclusion about something. So what I like to use is something called this inference equation. Okay, so what you do when you are making an inference is you first, obviously, read the text and you take what is in that text, so take important details, and then you combine that with what you know. Okay, so this is where your smarts come in, your life experience, what you know about living life, and you combine that with what's going on in the text. So from there, you make a guess about what is going on in that text using what's there and what you know about life. Okay, so here's an example of that. First, I've got my text. It says, tears ran down her face as she looked at the text on her phone. She read the words, "It's not you, it's me," and felt her heart sink. She knew it was time to get out the chocolate. It was the only thing that could help in this situation. Okay, well, that's the text. I'm going to think about what I know. Well, when I look at this text, you guys, some things jump out at me, okay? The tears running down her face, the words, "It's not you, it's me," the chocolate. Okay, so when I combine that with what I know, well, I know that when people say "it's not you, it's me," that's usually a typical breakup line, okay? People use that all the time when they're breaking up with someone. I also know that when someone's sad, specifically girls, but it could be boys too, and they get out chocolate, often that can be because they're upset about a breakup. Okay, so when I combine what I know with what I read, I can infer that our character has been broken up with. Okay, so that's an example of an inference. Take what is in the text, combine it with what you know, make a guess. Now, for our article, you are doing what you've been doing, which is hunting for signposts. So you're looking for numbers, unknown words, absolute language, quotes, and contrast and contradiction. Highlight those in these highlighting colors. If you want to stick around and listen to the article read out loud to you, go ahead and stick on. If you just want to read it yourself, you can go ahead and hop off. Teen inventor wins awards for technology that could save kids' lives. Pranav Joshua Valabini was excited about the arrival of his new baby brother. While his family was preparing for the baby's arrival, Pranav had an idea. Pranav, who is 15 years old, goes to Unionville High School in Kennett Square, Pennsylvania. His brother Jaden is now 4 years old. When his parents were preparing for Jaden's arrival, they were shopping for car seats and other baby products. "I realized that there was a lot of emphasis on child safety," he said, and it got his creative juices flowing. Pranav said he kept hearing heartbreaking stories about babies being left in hot cars. "I started to think about why and how to help prevent the issue," he said. "The inside of a car can heat up very quickly, which can lead to heat stroke and sometimes death. Child safety website kidsandcars.org says more than 940 children have died in hot cars across the country since 1990. There were 53 deaths in 2019. Car temperature triggers alerts. The most tragic part is that over 50% of hot car child deaths have happened because of parents forgetting their children in cars," Pranav said. He realized that forgetting could happen to anyone, even his own family. He couldn't imagine something so awful. Pranav began working out an idea to prevent children from dying in hot cars. He came up with the Baby Saver Hot Car Alert device. The device sends different automated alerts to parents and local authorities when the temperature inside the car crosses certain thresholds. A threshold is a level or a point that acts as a trigger. In this case, when the temperature in the car reaches a certain degree, it triggers the alert. "There was a lot of experimentation that took place to get the finished model," he said. "Experimentation is the process of running tests, trials, or experiments. At the first threshold, an alert will be sent to the parents' cell phones. At the second threshold, a buzzer will sound in the car, drawing attention to the vehicle. At the third threshold, an alert will be sent to local authorities. The alert will notify the authorities of the vehicle's location and the potentially fatal emergency. The invention won 2 awards. Pranav said that the temperature thresholds were easily configurable and could be adjusted based on location. When an item is configurable, it can be changed to suit the user's needs. Pranav started developing the idea in his science class and kept expanding upon it. In August, his creation was praised at the Invention Convention Worldwide, ICW. It is a global education program that teaches students problem solving and creativity skills. In 2020, more than 120,000 student inventors competed at local events connected to ICW. Pranav was among 453 inventors to qualify for the Invention Convention Nationals competition. A virtual awards ceremony was held on July 2nd. Pranav scored first place among 9th grade competitors. He also won first place for the Safety Award. To get recognized is an honor, he said. I'm really grateful to have an opportunity to showcase my invention on a national level. Lucy Howell helps run the ICW program. She said she was very impressed with the inventiveness and creativity of the young investors across the country. A commercial version is the goal. Pranav is a shining example of what determination and innovative problem solving can achieve. Pranav has a lot of work to do before his invention is ready to be used by the public. He is in the process of applying for a patent. Patents are licenses that protect inventions. If an invention is patented, it means no one else can make, use, or sell that invention. Pranav plans to contact car manufacturers and home security companies. He hopes they will be able to roll out the device on a larger scale. I'm hoping for a commercial version of my invention that would be cost-effective, something a majority of parents and guardians would want to buy, he said. Even getting this far with his idea has been a thrill for the student scientist. It is an amazing feeling, especially seeing how it grew from an idea to a full-blown invention, Pranav said. He hopes it will save lives and make the world a better place.